What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including The Rock's promo led to massive changes. Cody Rhodes addresses The Rock's promo. Do WWE have plans for William Regal? Mick Foley reveals why he's coming out of retirement. Huge CM Punk AEW rumor killer, plus much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. The Rock's promo led to massive SmackDown changes. Our top story today looks at the fallout from The Rock's acclaimed SmackDown segment and how the extended promo went way over the allocated time. The Rock and the Bloodline segment on this week's SmackDown lasted over 30 minutes, and according to Fightful Select, the segment went over by 10 minutes. Due to this, WWE were forced to cut elements of SmackDown, including Naomi's entrance. It's also reported that Tiffany, Stratton, and Naomi were supposed to get a combined 2 segments for their match. However, due to time constraints, the match ended up going 9 minutes, including commercials from entrances to the finish. Whilst the segment on this week's show was applauded, WWE must remember that there are numerous storylines that need further development on the road to WrestleMania. A 30-minute plus promo segment may work on a 3-hour broadcast such as Raw, but when it comes to a 2-hour show such as SmackDown, it doesn't tend to work, especially when there is a stacked lineup of matches that need efficient time. Cody Rhodes addresses The Rock's promo. After SmackDown went off the air this week, Cody Rhodes competed in a dark match, and following the match, he addressed the crowd as well as The Rock. The 2024 Royal Rumble winner would hilariously ask his cousin, timekeeper Berkeley Ottman, to fill him in on The Rock's promo, and Rhodes seemed stunned by The Rock's remarks regarding the drug use of the people of Glendale. Okay, what do we do? I've never had this happen. Hey, quick question for you. Was Rock here earlier? What did he say? Hey, this is my cousin Berkeley. Berkeley, you were here the whole time. What did The Rock say? What did he say? What did he say about these people? What did they do? Berkeley tells him The Rock said that they do cocaine and meth. Oh my god, there's kids here. Oh, Berk, we can't say that here. Boo, Berkeley. It's been a wonderful night. I always enjoy coming to SmackDown. Rhodes recently revealed his stacked schedule heading into WrestleMania 40 next month, and he's set for every single Raw, as well as numerous SmackDowns throughout the month of March. It also looks like Rhodes, along with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, will be pulling double duty at WrestleMania, as all 3 talents look to be having 2 matches across the highly anticipated weekend. WWE surprised by recent reactions for young star. Since her main roster call-up, Tiffany Stratton has lit the world on fire. The fans have gravitated towards Stratton, and she has virtually overnight become one of the most popular female stars in the entire company. Fightful Select is reporting that Stratton's reactions have surprised many within WWE, and Fightful Select have been told that WWE are anticipating the positive chance more going into future shows. Fans are already fantasy booking the idea of Stratton becoming Miss Money in the Bank in the summer, and if the positive reactions remain, then Stratton will be a no-brainer when it comes to the 2024 winner of the briefcase. Do WWE have plans for William Regal? It came as a huge surprise when William Regal reappeared on NXT TV last month. Regal appeared in a backstage segment, and this led to speculation that Regal may be returning as an authority figure on the show. Unfortunately, this doesn't look to be in the works per Fightful Select, as WWE have no plans to use the former Intercontinental Champion in a full-time on-screen role. Whilst this is a disappointing update when it comes to Regal, it's likely that Regal is extremely busy behind the scenes. It's no secret that Triple H sees Regal as one of his key people backstage, so it's possible that Regal just doesn't have the time to commit to a full-time TV role at this stage in his career. Have WWE changed major CM Punk plans? Several days ago, WWE leaked an advertisement that was promoting CM Punk for the final Raw before WrestleMania 40. This sent social media into a frenzy, as fans came to the natural conclusion that Punk was going to have a role at WrestleMania. However, just a day later, Punk has since been removed from the list of advertised talent. It's now unknown if Punk is going to be on the show, yet it's worth noting that when Punk went down with his serious injury at the Royal Rumble in January, Punk was removed from all advertisements. This means that Punk would have been manually added in and approved for the new advertisement graphic for the Go Home Raw before WrestleMania. There is rampant speculation that Punk is going to play a key role in the Seth Rollins vs. Drew McIntyre World Title match. Punk has prior issues with both men, and a special guest referee role may be a smart way for WWE to get one of their biggest draws on the card without him engaging in any type of physicality. Another idea that's been thrown around is the idea of Punk guest hosting WrestleMania. However, with the recent report from the Wrestling Observer that WWE could be looking to bring John Cena in for the show, the guest host job could be the perfect role for Cena, as opposed to Punk. Do you expect Punk to have a role at WrestleMania next month? Let us know in the comments below. Mick Foley reveals why he's coming out of retirement. WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley recently revealed that he plans to come out of retirement. Foley, despite not wrestling since 2015, wants to compete in one more match, and due to Foley wanting this match to be a death match, it's likely it'll take place outside of the WWE realm. Speaking on his YouTube channel, the wrestling legend revealed exactly why he believes it's time to wrestle again. Now fast forward, my wrestling days are over. I spent with 2 small occasions all of that time since 1999, well over 300 pounds, and I got down on 3 different occasions below 300, and then as I saw that my weight really started to get away from me, I thought maybe I need that motivation along the way. I can appreciate the lifestyle changes. The eating differences, the exercise, there's no reason for somebody at my age and weight to not be exercising for 3 straight years. Foley continued by saying, I think it's something of a paradox that by competing in a death match, I will have a much better life. Like, that day is going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but the lessons I learned leading up to that match are lessons I intend to carry forward for the rest of my life. To me, it's the difference between being a grandfather someday who can crawl around on the ground and play with their grandchildren, and a grandfather who sits and watches from the sidelines, and I don't want to be that guy sitting on the sidelines, so I know having a wild match involving barbed wire, thumbtacks, we're going to bring in it, but these are going to be the tools of life for that. Foley has previously stated that he believes having another match will be fun, and it remains unclear who this match will be against, yet Matt Cardona has been campaigning for the match over on Twitter since Foley first made the announcement. Should AEW make significant title change? AEW are set to host the Revolution pay-per-view tonight, and one of the top matches on the show is for the AEW World title. Reigning champion Samoa Joe will defend against Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page, and one AEW talent is actively pushing for a major title change to go down. Matt Hardy discussed tonight's match on his Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast, and this is what Hardy had to say. I'm gonna have to say, I think it's time to pull the trigger on Swerve. That is what I would say. Is that what's gonna happen? I don't know. There's no spoilers, I don't know. I'm not in the loop. I haven't been around TV, I haven't talked to anybody, I don't want to know. I would rather be genuinely surprised. As I said before, I think it's Swerve. I just think it's the right time. I think if they're gonna pull the trigger on Swerve, I think now's the time to do it. Tonight's show is also set to feature the official in-ring retirement of the icon Sting. Sting will team with Darby Allin to take on the Young Bucks. CM Punk AEW Rumor Killer. Our final story today looks at a long-standing rumor related to CM Punk and AEW. It was a widely believed rumor that Punk used his backstage power in AEW to keep QT Marshall off TV. Marshall has since addressed these rumors during an interview with Sportskeeda, and his comments will put the negative rumors to bed once and for all. I always liked him backstage. I know there were reports that he kept me off of TV, and we actually talked about it. We agreed. Neither of us wanted me to be Will Hobbs' manager. Then I also had to work Saturdays and Wednesdays. So when him and I spoke about the idea that he didn't want me with Will Hobbs, I was like, yeah, let's sign me up for that one because I'd rather only work on Wednesdays. There you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time back for some more wrestling content.